Alright, so back to the E36 videos. I want to give you a little overview on the seat setup I have on my E36. These are Invictus A8 seats, straight from eBay, not FIA rated, but they work fine because I don't need anything that needs to be FIA rated. They're side mounted, and the passenger side is hard mounted and completely stock, didn't change anything with it. Driver's side, I have custom cushions. These are 3-inch thick cushions just so I raise myself up a little bit. And I have an energy slider right in here that you'll see. I'm also using planted floor mounts for both sides. Now, installing these planted floor mounts is kind of finicky. So you have the side away from the transmission tunnel, easy access, but the side towards the transmission tunnel, not very easy. Basically what you got to do is hold it up a little bit, get your nut threaded on that post a little bit, drop the whole mount down, and then tighten it fully. You also have to install a seat onto the slider and the slider onto the floor mount before you can actually install the floor mount. Don't do it any other way because it won't work. Now let's take a look at the back, which is a similar deal. This one's it's easier to get to, but not really. You have to use a wrench on this one. And then the back 2 bolts you actually have to replace. You cannot use the stock stuff. You'll see the stock rails are extremely thick. And even though you can see this is pretty thick gauge metal, it's not thick enough. So you need to buy shorter bolts, and I even spaced mine up a little bit with the 1/4-inch metal plate just to get a little height and just to retain that spacing that the stock rails had. This is a M10 by 1.5 serrated hex flange nut. Sorry, not nut, bolt. 25 millimeters long. Works fine, and it's fully threaded, unlike the stock bolt, which is partially threaded. You can also see a little bit of a height difference between the driver and passenger. That's because I'm short, 5'7", so with this setup it works out just fine. Let me also give you a look at the passenger side. Again, different bolts in the back. Original stuff up front. Have that 1/4-inch plate just to space it up. I kind of did this 1/4-inch plate also because I didn't want to compress the carpet too much. But yeah, this is how the seat comes originally. Its cushion is only about 1.5 inches thick, so not very high. So if you're tall, you can get pretty low in these seats, but otherwise, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing else to it. The energy sliders are pretty good so far. They do have a little bit of movement, but I think every slider is going to have movement. You need to use a serrated head bolt in the back, otherwise your mount's going to slide left and right. So make sure you get one of those when you're replacing the bolts. And otherwise, yeah, pretty simple setup. Last thing, seatbelts. These are center seatbelt buckles for, I think, an E36 also. You buy them off eBay, and I think they're like 25 bucks each side. I do not have any sensors on them. They're just like a fabric strap. I'm skinny, so I can tuck it inside and it fits fine. But if you're bigger, tuck it through the hole, pull it through the other side, and then you'll be good to go. These are, and I like the planted mounts because they come with a seatbelt bracket, so you don't have to weld anything in or do anything sketchy. So there you have it. Quick overview of my seats. Thank you guys for watching.